Some crowns are not inherited, they are cursed. When King Vijaya died without an heir, the throne waited for blood. A prince arrived in disguise, Panduvasdeva, unaware of the curse in his veins. An Indian princess desired by 7 kings, sent away to avoid war. Fate carried her, Princess Bada Kachchayana, to Sri Lanka because prophecy demanded it. Their union crowned a king, but also awakened the curse Dewi Doshaya. 10 sons were born, and 1 daughter feared by destiny. The prophecy was clear. This baby girl's son would destroy the royal bloodline in future. To escape fate, Panduvasdeva's sons built a prison in the sky, where the curse had already awakened. Every night, a leopard leapt toward the king's heart in his dreams. This was no animal. It was Queen Kuveni, betrayed, abandoned, murdered. If the blood itself was cursed, what would happen to the throne? You know Rapunzel. But did you know Sri Lanka had her own version centuries earlier? Rapunzel was imprisoned because of magic and jealousy. Unmada Chitra was imprisoned because of a deadly prophecy. Rapunzel's hair was magical. Chitra's beauty was so powerful. Legends say it drove men mad. Both were locked in towers. Rapunzel's tower had no doors. Chitra's Ektam Gay had guards, walls, and silence. Rapunzel let her hair fall for love. Chitra did the same, in secret, under the threat of death. Both met princes. One climbed openly, the other risked execution to enter unseen. Rapunzel got a fairy tale ending. Unmada Chitra gave birth to a king who fulfilled the prophecy with blood and war. So tell me, sis, was Rapunzel a fairy tale, or was Unmada Chitra the real story? Princess Unmada Chitra, the woman destiny refused to spare. But what followed was worse than exile. The astrologers saw the future clearly. Her son would rise, kill all 10 uncles, and seize the throne. Terrified of a child not yet born, they imprisoned fate itself. High above the kingdom, she was sealed inside Ektam Gaya, alone. But destiny doesn't obey locks. Prince Digagamini, her own cousin, found his way to her. Only 2 knew the truth, Chittaraja and Kalavela, servants who chose loyalty over life. When the secret was exposed, mercy vanished. Chittaraja and Kalavela were beheaded, and a deadly order was given. If the child is born a boy, he will be killed at birth. That night, a son was born. His name, Pandukabhaya. To save him, Unmada Chitra did the unthinkable. She swapped her son with another child born the same night. Hidden in a basket, the real prince was smuggled away toward Doramandalawa village. The spirits of Chittaraja and Kalavela, reborn as ghosts, returned one last time to save the child they died for. They believed the prophecy was destroyed, but fate had only been delayed. This was only the beginning. In the year, a hidden child was born to the royal blood of Lanka. The king who ruled for 30 years breathed his last. The throne stood empty, and fate began to move. Abhaya, eldest son of the dead king, took the crown of Lanka. He was gentle to his people, but gentleness is not strength. And behind him stood 9 brothers, men who feared a prophecy more than death. They watched their sister, Princess Unmada Chitra. They saw her sorrow when she looked upon the child she called her daughter, and they saw longing in her eyes when she gazed upon little boys of the same age. The 9 princes understood. The heir of Lanka was not in the palace. He was hidden among the people. Fear gives birth to cruelty. To destroy the future, they chose to destroy children. At a forest pond, innocent lives were taken, an offering to their terror. But destiny shields its chosen. One boy vanished beneath the water, hid within the roots of the earth, and lived. His name was Pandukabhaya, son of Princess Chitra. heir to the throne of Lanka. Years passed. The princes struck again, and once more, death took the wrong child. The real prince lived on, unknown, unnamed, growing stronger in silence. When a mother senses the shadow of death, she does not wait for proof. Princess Chithra sent gold, and a letter written with fear and hope. Her son was to be sent away, to a man who understood fate itself. The boy left behind the only life he knew. Through forests and villages he walked, carrying royal blood in a world that did not know his name. In the south of Lanka lived a Brahmana named Pandula, a man of sacred knowledge, a man who read the future in silence. When the boy stood before him, the Brahmana did not ask who he was. He simply said, "I know you, Pandukabhaya." And with those words, the child of prophecy stepped onto the path of kings. Do you know the legend of Abhayawewa of Sri Lanka? Built more than 2,000 years ago, it still holds water today, and it has never failed. When this lake was built, Sri Lanka was not one kingdom. It was a land divided by blood, belief, and endless war. Long before he became king, Pandukabhaya lived in hiding. Protected by the Brahmana Pandula, the boy grew up learning patience, wisdom, and survival. Years later, destiny revealed itself. Pandukabhaya met a young woman carrying rice to her father's harvest. When the rice was served, the leaves turned gold. She was Swarnapali, his destined queen. With Pandula's guidance, Pandukabhaya claimed his birthright. For 17 years, war raged. 8 of his uncles were killed in battle. 2 were spared, Abhaya and Girikanda Siva, who had never raised a weapon against him. As king, Pandukabhaya looked beyond war. He turned to water. Abhayawewa was built to protect the people and to bring lasting peace. The king did not trust stone alone. He entrusted the lake to a guardian, the powerful being known as Chittaraja. Pandukabhaya ruled for 70 years, bringing order, peace, and prosperity. Empires collapsed. Kings were forgotten. But Abhayawewa still stands. That is why this lake is more than water. For more stories like this, subscribe to Legend Whispers Sri Lanka.